of MACNA 22 Milwaukee. First of all, thanks for joining, and thanks for putting up with all the barrage of live videos that I've been doing today. Let me flip this camera around and show you guys what I see. Let's see right here. And we're here at Aqua FX booth, and I'm here with my buddy Pete. Pete, how you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. First of all, how are you enjoying the show so far?
It's been pretty epic. It's been very good to be here.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm here because I'm presenting a lot of the new products that's in the show.
Absolutely.
And of course, I knew about this unit here.
The Aficionado RODI. It's actually making some headway already.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little about this unit?
Absolutely. So what we geared this up with immediately was our pre-filtration was the Chlorine Blaster carbon. Went up to our 200 gallon per day RO membranes, 2 individual 100 gallon per day.
Sure.
We then jump into our separated resin beds. We've got our cation, anion, mixed bed DI resin.
Sure.
Before it passes through that, and I kind of jumped a step here, we've got our booster pump and our microprocessor brain that controls the automatic flush and the automation, you know, the on-off of the system.
Right, right, which is...
Yeah, definitely. The automatic system, yep, and the flush, exactly.
Right.
And then it's got your user-defined wastewater ratio, so you can go, you know, 2 to 1, 1 to 1, be as efficient as what makes sense for you.
Right. So I was looking at the website and such, and we were calling this as a 7-stage unit, right?
Exactly.
And then my wife is like, why is it 7-stage when there is 2 RODI?
So it gets to be a splitting point of individuals. So it's true, because even our carbons, they're actually 2 Chlorine Blaster carbon system units. And then our resin, you know, they're 3 ion exchange resins. Right. So it really could become a, you know, subject of debate, you know, at the dinner table. Right. So, you know, I think I'll stay with the 7, but, you know, it could be argued that it's a 6, depending on, again.
Or 8.
Exactly. You know, I like where you're going with this, literally. Yeah. So that's the truth behind that, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing that that I forgot to mention on the video, and then this is my personal experience, is that this actually pump is so strong that I was actually getting about, like, I don't know, like 100 PSI, going over 100. I was actually hitting the end, the bare, like at all the way at the end. I was talking to Jeremy. I was like hitting 160 PSI. Right. It was causing a little bit of leak, and I was like, oh no, it's too strong. What do I do? Right. And then you guys told me that you could adjust it over here with a 6mm Allen wrench, right?
Yes.
And then, but also, I was also told that you could adjust by using this here.
Absolutely, you can. So when you open the wastewater line, you're going to have lower operational pressure.
Right.
But of course, it's going to send a little bit more water down the waste line.
Right.
So it becomes a fine-tuning of figuring out what exact wastewater ratio you want. But then you do have the ability, you know, let's say you hit 80 PSI or, you know, 100 PSI too much and your wastewater ratio is dialed in. Right. You can just go to the head of the pump and just lower your operational pressure. So it is a little bit of a balancing act, but once you get to where you want to be, it's, you know, good to go.
Awesome. Now the quick question is that, let's see, we mentioned briefly before that that why do we have 2
chloramine blasters?
Chloramine blasters.
That's a great question. So with chloramine, the deal is that you want contact time in order to properly react out the chloramine. Right. So contact time just means longer exposure to filters. Thus, we have 2, you know, chloramine blasters in line with one another. So it's literally just to let it be in contact with the water longer. Gotcha. Yeah.
So this unit right now, I believe it's on the site right now, if I'm not mistaken, for I think it's $649, right?
Exactly. And actually, I just checked my email, and we actually just sold a couple this weekend. So I was just telling, my coworker, I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty cool.
So I actually, when I was doing a live video, I had a lot of people asking me if there's, hey Phil, how's it going, buddy? If you have any questions, let me know. Interrupt me anytime, and I'll try to answer all these questions for you. A couple of people asked me previously. Now, because this is just a new product just launching, would you guys be doing any kind of a promotion? Like
I think we will. I think we will, especially because holiday season, Black Friday's coming around.
Right.
Our marketing guru, Joseph, he kind of has the reins on what he wants to do with this. So, but yes, absolutely.
But you'll let me know first.
You'll be first in line.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'll let you guys know when and if this goes on sale, so you guys could grab it if you guys are in the market for a new one. But if you already have an existing unit, right, and if you're battling chloramine like I did, then you could get something like this. And we were mentioning just right now why 2 chloramine blasters, and you know this is actually a good reason why.
So
I'm sorry, this is a DI resin.
This is DI resin.
Sorry about that, but you do have one for chloramine as well, right?
We do, absolutely. Okay. So we build everything in-house. So we, when it comes to a chloramine retrograde kit, we can do a double bracket in front of the system, chloramine blasters in each, canister. Same respectively, if you just are trying to add extra DI canisters, we could separate the resin beds, or we could go with a dual mixed bed DI. So working as a manufacturer, it's kind of, you spec it out and we can make it happen.
Yeah.
And if not, we have our cookie cutter stuff off the shelf that works, 99 out of 100 times.
Yeah. Harkins Aquatics, thanks for joining. Yes, Phil, let's see, you have a question. Can you just buy the controller brain alone from the website?
Yes.
Can you? Okay, perfect.
Yes, we have a kit complete with the solenoids, controller, pump, everything. But if you just wanted just the controller, yes.
Okay, perfect. I have another question. So if let's say if I have a chlorine blaster, and then we all know that carbon, unfortunately, is not a infinite item that they could use over and over again. They do exhaust over time.
Yes.
If I wanted to get that carbon, because places like BRS no longer carries them or whatever, where can I find those carbon? Can I come to you guys?
Absolutely. You can find it from us. Hopefully your local fish store has it, but if not, you can come to us direct and all day. Absolutely.
Gotcha. And what is this unit right here? It looks like that's actually really nifty looking with the whole Barracuda.
That's our Barracuda Glacial. So our Barracuda was our flag unit. It's our flagship. It's the one that's led the march for us. It's really been our bread and butter. So it's your basic 4-stage RODI, sediment, carbon, RO membrane, mixed bed DI resin with a dual inline TDS meter and an automatic shut off and flush kit. So this is a manual flush kit, a little different than the cylinder. You just go ahead and open it up yourself for a few minutes a week.
Right.
But yeah, the Barracuda really has been our, our go-to for making stuff happen, but not breaking the bank. And, we just getting into a hobby or something. Barracuda for sure is our guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's also cool about this is that like a Coral View Hydro, they use the same manufacturer that they make this type of TDS meter.
That's exactly
so what I had to do was I could just unplug these here, plug the one from Hydros, which is essentially the same thing, and then now my TDS is being read from a controller and gives me a notification right away on my phone. Once it notices TDS creeping up, then I know it's time to change whatever that I need to change.
Yeah.
Just absorb and stuff like that, because you don't get to check your RODI every single day, So what happened to the Kraken? That already happened, my friend. If you look at my YouTube channel a few videos back, you'll see the big unveil on the Kraken, as well as the workshop video that's already on there. But we'll be releasing that a little later on, the recorded one. But all the live videos are already up there. So let's see. And what are these?
So these are kind of entry-level RODI systems. They're just an inline RODI that you can take out, you can use when you're done with it. So, something a little less permanently mounted than our traditional systems, but, great entry-level price point for the hobbyist, usually around $100, and it makes 0 TDS water on the spot. So it's really good if you're just getting into it, or you have a small tank, you don't have a large demand for, hundreds of gallons.
Right.
Great, it's our Seahorse RODI.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. And I see this big one over here. What is this?
So that's our 1,000-gallon per day blue Marlin. This is one of the favored units of fish stores. So a lot of fish stores that sell their water, they're using usually a blue Marlin, if not a slightly larger version of it.
Right.
But yeah, they've got their own water makeup to do for their in-house selling water. So yeah, the blue Marlin commercial, 1,000-gallon per day. I actually took care of a dentist one time who had 8 hairs centered around his center tank, and he used the blue Marlin just to create water for himself. So
wow.
When you need large volumes of water, we do full commercial systems.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then what I really like about Aqua FX is everything in here is sourced, made, and everything is assembled here in USA and actually Orlando, Florida. So if you guys need any assistance, they'll be right there to help you, and the shipping time and everything, all the parts will be available to you within a few days in any part of the US. So if you are in the market for a new RODI machine, or if you want to upgrade some parts like Phil had just said,
I saw you last night.
Then you can go ahead and get it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a
What's
great
up?
day.
It's empty.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching this video. Take care, guys.
I know, I did.
Fucking mess,
Yeah.
2 hooks and your 3 things, unless you got a little